Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Michael Young. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and on the mound today, Three-Finger Brown. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Michael Young, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 640.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and an easy out to start the game. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Right through there for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and the Tigers have the lead. It's 1-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Now at the plate, Stan Musial. One out, base is empty. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second of the year, and they add on. It's 2-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down. Hank Greenberg up now for the Tigers. Greenberg launched a homer in his most recent game. Greenberg, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. Next offering is downstairs. Still only one out here in the inning. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
That is it. The third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
And here is Alex Rodriguez. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That's to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they can't get the out. So a man at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat. Jay, runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back in Seattle and towing the slab, Mike Flanagan. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, George Brett. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. That clips the zone. Strike one. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day. I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
And that's in the dirt. The season Brett had in 80 was out of this world. Led the league in average, slugging, and OPS.
And Brett was at the 400 mark with only a couple of weeks left in the 80 season. It looked like he was going to do it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Barry Bonds at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Two out, space is empty. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Jay Buechner. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Brown back to work. That missed by a lot. 1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting seventh, the center fielder,
Andrew Jones now at the plate. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a foul ball. Butner on at first. Nobody out. The pitch. Outside low. 2-2. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get one.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Napoli. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Get a count 1-2.
1 ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Line drive and foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Flanagan. That clips a corner.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball left side,
foul.
and that's just foul. Two outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for Detroit, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
That is good. The catcher.
Roy Campanella up next for the Mariners. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. This to third, Rodriguez. Throw to first in time.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Willie Mays. And foul ball.
That's outside.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. That one almost got him.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Struck him out looking. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail things here 2-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, top half of the 3rd inning, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Michael Young. First pitch, and he just misses. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Three and 2.
That one ripped. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next to the Tigers, the second baseman, Bill.
And now Bill Mazeroski. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First and second, no outs. Stan Musial up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. Next offering is in for a strike.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
And that one upstairs.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
3-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And up next for Detroit, Hank Greenberg. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
2 on, 1 out.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Alex Rodriguez, the next to hit, reached on an infield single his first time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next pitch is outside. Top of the zone for a called strike.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Tigers strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Francisco Lindor.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. That one down the line. Fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now it's Marcus Semien. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Man at second. And that's downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Two and one now. That
Ball
one
3.
missed. Runner in
3
scoring
balls, 1
position,
strike.
nobody out here in the last half of the third. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Musial makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, 3-finger Brown.
Here's the pitcher, 3-finger Brown.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he
0-1's
just
the
took
count.
is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Oh, 0-2 now. Fastball
Ball,
is
that's out.
outside. Lindor stands at third with one gone in the inning. Got him swinging. Now here is George Brett.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch doesn't find the
That's
zone.
inside.
2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering is in for a strike. And
2
there's a
balls,
ball.
1 strike.
2 outs. Close
Ball
one.
3.
Doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. Rafael Palmeiro waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
And the 3-1. And it's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Adios, pelota. That'll fire up the dugout. His second of the year, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Rafael Palmeiro getting ready to hit. That's in there. 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back in Seattle, here's the left fielder, Jay Buettner. Buettner goes 6 feet 3 inches, 23 years old, and he was a 10th round pick in 2023. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
And next to hit for Detroit, Andrew Jones. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it. 1 down.
Now back, catcher
Mike Napoli up now for the Tigers. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Liner snagged it first.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the pitcher, Mike Flanagan. Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Barry Bonds. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's a check swing at a ball in the dirt.
1 ball,
and the
2
count
strikes,
is 1-2. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing at a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Sammy.
Digging in, Sammy Sosa. Fly to left his first time. That finds the mark on the inside corner. In the air, left field. On the move. Brings it in. Out number 2.
The catcher, number 39.
Roy Campanella up next for the Mariners. First time up, he grounded to third. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
Ball 2.
On the ground to third. To first. That is the inning. So they make short work of them there. We played 4. It's the Tigers 3 and the Mariners 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Michael Young. Brown back to work. There's the strike.
Well, these Tigers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That's off the mark, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now it's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. And that one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second. Stan Musial will hit next. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Next offering way upstairs. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. And the slider just misses.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Hank Greenberg up now for the Tigers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where the clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always tosses to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Tigers leave one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Aye. 0-2.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Simeon at the plate now as he chases after that one. The Tigers have some action going in their pen for the first time. Drew Rasmussen getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Michael warming up as well. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. That one outside, and the count even 1-1. And that's down and away. Swing and a foul out of play. Two now. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nobody left for Seattle. They trail it 3-2. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's going to be Alex Rodriguez. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. So digging in, Jay Buechner. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a strike on the outside edge.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ground ball up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 25.
Now here is Andrew Jones. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside low. Ball 1. Foul ball there. The 1-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Nabs it 2-way down. Mike Napoli digs in now. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and that is that. One left for Detroit, but they're up 3-2. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Rasmussen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And that one fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. J.P. Howell getting loose for A.J. Hinch. House getting loose as well. Way upstairs, and the count is 2-2. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. High in the air, out to right. Musial moving under it. Then there's one down.
Number 5.
George Brett up next for the Mariners. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. And that's way high. Now 1-2. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. On the ground, right side, Mazeroski. Over to first. Brett out on the play.
Now batting, first baseman,
Rafael Palmeiro up next for the Mariners. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is
I got a
1-1.
ball, 1 strike.
That one drilled left field and makes the grab. And that is that. Mariners are down in order, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Christian Yelich.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Ron Reed.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, there's the strike. Dipoto measures 6 feet 6 inches, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that drops in for a strike. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Curve in the dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on the way. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And next up for the Tigers, Michael Young. 1 for 3. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Right through there for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
And up next for Detroit, Bill Mazeroski. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that's in for a strike. Yelich leads off first with 1 away. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
3-2.
This one in the dirt. Move to first. Yelich gets back easily. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Line drive, caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Stan Musial up now for the Tigers. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Sosa makes the catch, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. J.P. Howell on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Bonds at the plate now. That's ball one. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one not close. And that's ball two. And a curve is down and in. Sammy Sosa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Sosa swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is down low. Now before the 1-1, time is called. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Comes a 2-2. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. To third, Rodriguez. Throws to first in time, and that quickly 2 away.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now here is Roy Campanella. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that drops in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering misses down and away. cut on and lifted in the air. Musial settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Mariners 2. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Hank Greenberg. Reed back to work. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one back. And out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. His second of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And next to hit for Detroit, Alex Rodriguez. First pitch misses.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Sliced hard but foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering way off the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So man aboard. And next up for the Tigers, Jay Buechner. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Fatty Marbury on to pitch here. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to
play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 3. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Jones, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Back there. That one is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 7-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a tapper. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next to the Tigers, the pitcher, JT.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Trey Turner. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Palmeiro. And he beats him to first. He's safe.
You got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Young in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Turner at first, 1 gone. That one a little bit high, and it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Finds its way through, base hit. The throw in. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 8-2. Man at first, and up next for Detroit, Bill Mazeroski.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1. That's a ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Just missed. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs.
Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ripped on the ground to second. They took the force out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jim Messer.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Willie Mays digging in now. First
Inside
pitch
ball.
just misses. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Jim Messer getting loose for A.J. Hinch. House also getting ready. That misses the
that
zone.
pitch is out.
And the count now 2-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Oh, he
That's
doesn't
ball
get the call. 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one
Nope,
misses.
that's ball four.
So a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Close pitch there, but you've got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Lindor stands in now and watches strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Well struck right field. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. He made him pay for that one. It's 8-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here is Marcus Semien. Just missed. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back. It's 8-5. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jim Messer is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. On the mound now, Tom House.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Ricky Henderson.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Next pitch way upstairs. And a slider misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back there. Adios, Peralta. That one felt good, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-6.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Brad in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Wow, nice play from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Rafael Palmeiro now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Cannonball coming. He'll circle the bases, make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 8-7.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tom House won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Jim Messer into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And up next for Seattle, Sammy Sosa. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. And that's off the outside edge. 1-2 the count.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But they score 5 times, and this is a ball game again. 9th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 8 and the M 7. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hoyt Wild.
Well, forget about spin rate. I mean, he's got that knuckleball that just floats up there and dances all over the place.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Alex Rodriguez up now for the Tigers. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Wild is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Tosses across to first, and a couple of quick outs. Jay Buettner up now for the Tigers. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-7. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
So 2 down. Now, Andrew Jones. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that,
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's not coming back. Another one. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 10-7.
back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead.
Napoli in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
1-1.
Pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here.
A lot of people will see this highlight and think that he got a cookie to hit out of the ballpark. But I'm telling you, it's difficult when there's little velocity. You have to supply all the power, and you also have to stay within your mechanics to let the pitch get to you. That's a really good piece of hitting at the plate that I think many times goes overlooked.
2 down, nobody on. Slice to right. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there. So, runner at second, 2 down. Michael Young up now for the Tigers. In the dirt, but kept close.
when he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
2-0.
Squirts away a little bit.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
And a foul ball. That one fouled off, 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. And down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Tigers 11 and the M7. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Greg Michael. He's making his second appearance of the season. And here's the catcher, Roy Campanella. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And another ball. Here's a 2-0. And that one is inside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Willie Mays up next for the Mariners. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Making a move at first, and here's the pinch runner, Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan.
A little bit low. 1-0. That one missing inside. And that misses as well. Morgan aboard here at first with nobody out. In for a strike, and it's 3-1. Headed towards the corner. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
This one in the air. Rodriguez hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Greg Michael done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, Eric Gagne. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
He's 2 outs away. Marcus Semien up next for the Mariners. And there's a strike. Gagne. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And there's a foul ball. Second and third here. One away. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
The Mariners going with a pinch hitter. Number 3. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 away for him. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And now it's even up. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the last half of inning number 9. Not even close there. And it's 2-1.
Ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Next offering is fouled back. The M's down to their final strike.
No,
and that'll
that's a
bring the
ball.
tying
Take the break.
run to the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
2 outs, bases full at the plate. George Brett. And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Fought off foul. Next one
Yep, that ball
misses,
went out.
and the count is 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And now 2-2. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Tying run at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game. Flanagan with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
An 11-7 final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.